What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix animated series Arcane Act 3, the finale. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. And if you'd like to help support this channel, please do so at patreon.com/ramascreen. That's patreon.com/ramascreen. Let's rock this. Now, even though I will not be spilling spoilers here, it goes without saying that this review is only for those of you, my fellow Arcane fans, who have already seen Act 1 and Act 2. Just a heads up there. Now let's dive right into it, shall we? Usually, I would work my way up and save the best for last, but this time, I just can't contain my excitement. So let me start by saying that even though I love the ending on episode 9, I betcha it will receive mixed reactions. And I don't blame them. Fans would be right and justified in feeling unsatisfied about it because the ending is so inconclusive. It kinda just leaves you hanging. But you wanna know why I love it? Because it aligns with or it speaks to the character arc. By that I mean this Vi-Jinx conflict and the us versus them madness surrounding it. It doesn't surprise me that the screw them all mentality would be among the options that Jinx drives herself towards. I won't tell you what that is, you'll have to see it for yourself, but it is powerful and devastating all at once. Based on the world behind the game League of Legends, created and developed for the screen by Christian Link and Alex Yee, Arcane dives into the delicate balance between the rich city of Piltover and the seedy underbelly of Zaun. Tensions between these city-states boil over with the creation of Hextech, a way for any person to control magical energy. In Piltover and in Zaun, a new drug called Shimmer transforms humans into monsters. These rivalries splits families and friends as Arcane brings life to the relationships that shape some of League of Legends' famous champions, including Vi, Jinx, Caitlyn, Jace, and Victor. Voice starring Haley Steinfeld, Katie Leung, Kevin Alejandro, Harry Lloyd, Shorey Agdashlu, and Roger Craig Smith. Remember I told you in my previous review that we weren't quite sure what Arcane has in store for Victor, whether or not he was going down a dark path? Well, these episodes 7, 8, and 9 answer that question. Victor is a tragic character, and not so much because of his physical condition, but because his obsession with Hextech is both understandable yet self-serving. Both Victor and Jace personify that old saying of the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And that's exactly what I love the most about this show Arcane. And it's because all of its characters live in the gray. They are never as simple as heroes versus villains. All of them are flawed, even the ones who are supposed to be protagonists. And on these new episodes, the struggle between war and peace is emotionally tearing them apart. So that's what makes this a bold, complicated, riveting drama. Yes, the action is vibrant and immersive. Yes, the hand-painted steampunk art style animation is incredible. But more than that, the whole thing is actually very well scripted. Jinx in these final episodes has pretty much transformed into a full-on equivalence of the Joker. Still, she has a side of her that we can't help but feel genuinely sorry for. Episode 7 brings back one of the characters from early on who's now grown up, and we get to see a glimmer of hope of what Zaun could potentially be under the right leadership. Episode 8 explores Mel Merdada a little further with the inclusion of her mother. I like Mel's arc because not only does it explain her ideologies, her principles, and her perspectives, but it also factors into this overarching conundrum about Hextech's purpose for society. Of course, the cream of the crop is episode 9 when the key characters collide. And let me tell you, it is suspenseful. And there's a wicked Alice in Wonderland reference setting because Jinx has gone mad as a hatter. What you will witness on these final episodes is a series of complex moral decisions where compromise and loyalty are put to the test, and that sometimes, no matter how hard you try to undo the past just would not give in. The story of Jinx and Vi, the story of Piltover and Zaun are the stories that are reflective of our world. Arcane is visually stunning and intensely profound. It's unlike anything I've ever seen, and it'll be a long while before we come across another adaptation that measures up to this. What a spectacular finale!